I'm Terry Hancherick, Chair of the Adult Issues Committee of the Delaware Developmental Disabilities Council. We believe that it is important to raise the awareness of the correlation between Down syndrome and Alzheimer's disease. In this video, parents and caregivers of individuals with Down syndrome share their stories. We would like to thank them for the important role that they play in this project.
Well, Randy is my third child. He was, when he was born, he has a lot of problems. He was born with a lot of physical disability too, so he went through a lot of surgeries. But overall, Randy is a very pleasant person. He loved to learn, and we established a slogan. We said, learning is fun. Learning is fun, and that was started from as young as he can't understand. Learning is fun. So it get to the point that learning is fun is built into him. And for everything I try to teach him, or he wanted to learn, I make it interesting for him, and make him feel that he wants to learn that. And I think that is the drive behind it. Well, I think his biggest accomplishment probably comes to piano, and that is a willpower too. I mean, considering he is legally blind, he has a lot of other problems, but he stayed with it. I think the perseverance, I think that is the key, and not because he is extremely talented or anything, but he stayed with it. If it is difficult, we break the big task into the small task and keep on doing it, and then we connect them together, become a masterpiece. I think if you want to talk about fear, I wouldn't say that is a fear. Maybe it is a concern. I do have Alzheimer's run in my family. My mother had Alzheimer's, and so I know what is Alzheimer's. And my oldest son doing a lot of research on the Alzheimer's, and I know what is Alzheimer's. So it is not a pleasant thing, but it's not something I feel that you can try to avoid it, because it may come. If it comes, we face it and we deal with it. And I think that's a more positive attitude. And in the meantime, you try to prevent it. The way to prevent it is try to make yourself doing things you can do and explore things which you haven't done before. You just keep on doing it, and I think that's the way we are strengthening our physical condition, and that's the way we strengthen our brain condition. Yes, I have thought about the legal guardians, but because Randy is relatively a higher functioner, and I don't want to make every decision for him. So at this point, I'm not his legal guardian. I have done all the legal papers, including when it is necessary, somebody can be his legal guardians. And all those papers are done. Some of them I prepared, some of them I had a lawyer prepare. So those, the power of attorney, his affidavit, that's all done. And I also talked to my two older sons, and in the situation, they have to be his guardian, and they are willing to do that. I think I truly believe that the best way to work with children with some kind of the disability is not to keep them in home. Get them out, go to the community. In our case, church is our biggest community. Randy feel very comfortable at church, and he helped the Wednesday night wash dishes, doing dishes for the past 20-some years. and he does it. He set up the table. Everybody is his friend, and because of his training in a Bible college, he is very active in Sunday school. He talks in Sunday school, and a few times that he even volunteered to be teacher. I think one of the things for parents is worry. They worry too far, too long. That's natural, and that's legitimate too. It's very natural things to have all kind of think so too much. But the reality is you only live one day at a time. So we have another slogan. Randy and I, we established that, and every time we learn things and start from the beginning of the day, we say the same thing. Day by day, little by little, a step at a time, tomorrow I will be better. Little by little, day by day, one step at a time, I know tomorrow I'll be better. And that's the way all the accomplishment is accumulation. And I always say accumulation is the most awesome thing. You accumulate, you multiply, you get somewhere. And don't worry about it. Just do one day at a time.
We would like to thank all of those who participated in this project. For more information, visit decommunityconversations.com.